You don't need more dopamine, you need meaning. Have you noticed something strange? Humanity has never had more entertainment, more reels, more videos, more notifications, more stimulation. At any moment, we can pull a device from our pocket and instantly access thousands of hours of content. Yet, despite all of this, something feels wrong. Anxiety is rising. Loneliness is rising. Depression is becoming increasingly common among young people, and millions wake up every morning with a feeling they struggle to describe, a feeling that something is missing. Now, most people think they know the answer. They say the problem is dopamine, social media addiction, phone addiction, internet addiction. And while there is some truth to that, what if dopamine isn't the real problem? What if the real problem is much deeper? Because think about it, if dopamine was the answer, then our generation should be the happiest generation in history. After all, nobody has had more access to pleasure than we do. A new video is one click away. A new notification is seconds away. A new distraction is always waiting. Yet somehow, many people still feel empty. Why? To understand this, we need to talk about a man named Viktor Frankl. Frankl was not a social media expert. He was not a neuroscientist. He was a psychiatrist who lived through one of the darkest periods in human history. During his time in Nazi concentration camps, Frankl witnessed unimaginable suffering. People lost their homes, their families, their freedom. Everything that made life comfortable was taken away. Yet Frankl noticed something extraordinary. Some people managed to endure incredible hardship. Others gave up. What separated them? It wasn't physical strength. It wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. Frankl believed the difference was meaning. The people who had a reason to keep going were often the ones who survived the longest. They had something waiting for them beyond their suffering, a purpose, a mission, a reason to endure. And from this observation, Frankl developed a simple but powerful idea. Human beings are not primarily driven by pleasure. They are driven by meaning. Read that again. Human beings are not primarily driven by pleasure. They are driven by meaning. This is where modern life becomes interesting, because our society has become obsessed with pleasure. Every platform competes for our attention. Every app wants us to stay longer. Every notification is designed to pull us back. We are surrounded by systems that promise stimulation. But stimulation and meaning are not the same thing. Watching videos for 6 hours can stimulate you, but it cannot tell you why you exist. Scrolling through social media can entertain you, but it cannot give your life direction. Getting likes can feel rewarding, but it cannot replace genuine purpose. And perhaps that is why so many people feel trapped, not because they lack dopamine, but because they lack meaning. Think about the moments in your life that felt truly important. Maybe it was helping someone. Maybe it was achieving a difficult goal. Maybe it was creating something you were proud of. Maybe it was spending time with people you genuinely cared about. Those moments were meaningful, and meaning feels different from pleasure. Pleasure is exciting. Meaning is fulfilling. Pleasure fades quickly. Meaning stays with you. Pleasure asks, what can I get? Meaning asks, what can I become? That is a very important difference, because many people spend years chasing pleasure while secretly craving meaning. They keep scrolling, keep consuming, keep distracting themselves, hoping that the next video, the next purchase, or the next trend will finally make them feel complete. But the feeling never lasts, because human beings were never designed to survive on stimulation alone. We need purpose, we need direction, we need a reason to get out of bed in the morning. And this doesn't mean you need to discover some grand mission overnight. Meaning can start small, learning a skill, building something, helping your family, improving yourself, contributing to the lives of others, taking responsibility for your future. The goal is not to eliminate pleasure. The goal is to stop confusing pleasure with purpose. Because the truth is simple. You don't need more dopamine. You need something worth suffering for, something worth working toward, something that gives your life direction, something Viktor Frankl believed was the deepest human need of all, meaning. So the next time you feel empty, don't immediately ask yourself how to get more entertainment. Ask yourself a different question, a more uncomfortable question. What am I living for? If this video made you think, subscribe to Psyflow podcast. And remember, the quality of your life is often determined by the quality of the questions you ask yourself.